You're watching Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Margaret Hunter-Wade. Considered a hot new trend for foodies and adventurous diners alike, underground fine dining events keep the diner in suspense until 24 hours prior to the event, when the dining location is revealed. One of Roanoke's newest events on the dining scene is The Dish, which will feature an amazing meal prepared by Aaron Deal, executive chef at the River and Rail restaurant, in a secret location that promises to be an unforgettable dining event like no other. Here with me now to tell us more are Elliot Broyles of Sponsor Hounds and Sue Nutter of the Adult Care Center. Thanks to both of you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, I have to say, Sponsor Hounds has done it again. This sounds like a really cool event and really different. I haven't heard of anything like it here in the Valley.
Yeah, it really is very different. And it sounds contrary to what you do with an event. You promote where it is, when it is, what's happening.
Right.
And to keep the location a secret is unusual, but it's also very interesting. It's hard for me to not give away,
Right.
knowing where the location is. It's hard for me to not give that away.
So why do this? What's the draw to doing an event like this?
We were looking for Adult Care Center, we were looking for a couple of different events, and as you know, we did the Cinco de Mayo Festival in the spring
Right.
with them. That was a terrific event and a lot of fun, but we were looking for something that was smaller, more intimate, and so we thought of doing a dining event, and there's a lot of different kinds of dining events to do. We found out about an event that's in Charleston, South Carolina called Guerrilla Cuisine. It's an underground thing. They don't tell people where the event's happening. They'll let the chef's name out in advance, but you basically get a text or an email telling you where to go 24 hours before the event actually takes place.
Wow.
And we loved that idea. It's mysterious, it's fun. The location that we picked has not hosted an event like this in the past. It's somewhere you've not had dinner before. And it's really unique, and it's going to be a terrific event.
So to clarify for our viewers,
Yeah.
it's not going to be in a restaurant.
It won't be in a restaurant. It's not going to be anywhere you could go out and eat
Okay, so
today.
totally different.
Yeah, you're not going to have a fine dining experience like this at this place anytime in your life besides this opportunity.
Very cool. I'm a planner, so it's hard for me, but I like the suspense of
It really is interesting, and and for me to buy a ticket, it would be weird to think, oh, I don't know where it's going
Right.
to be. But trust us, it's really a unique place. We're going to have the tables set out. It's going to be a great opportunity in kind of a casual setting to have an amazing meal from Chef Deal.
In an accessible, so it's within the Valley, so people don't have to worry about being told, you have to be 5 hours away.
Right, yeah, it's
So-
going to, if you live in Roanoke, it's going to be a 5 to 10 minute trip to
Okay.
get there.
We're going to try to get this out of you.
You'll make me slip if you ask too many questions about it.
No, I'm just kidding. That's the fun to it. But Sue, tell us a little bit. So there are proceeds, and where are they going to go to benefit?
The proceeds benefit our adult day health program. We have a center located in Salem where we do daytime care, mostly for elderly, but we are licensed to provide care for people 21 and older. We have about 80 people enrolled in our program and about 50 people a day that we provide care for, and also provide respite for their caregiver, so that they can keep their loved one at home, but yet get some respite or work. A lot of our caregivers continue to work, but they want to keep their loved one at home.
Sure.
So we're a private nonprofit, so this will benefit our program.
Great, and a great program to benefit. And so back to the event, which will benefit Adult Care Center. What are the specifics? So we haven't talked about date,
Sure,
which
yeah,
obviously
it's
is something
September
we can do.
20th,
Okay.
which is a Friday evening. And this is something that's sponsored by Ryland Hubbard with Merrill Lynch, and he's very excited about it. So we talked to him and Sue, and we worked out all the details. It'll be the 20th, and in a special location, which I almost said just now.
Uh-oh.
Did you catch that? Almost said the location. Chef Deal, which I didn't tell you about before, was actually the chef for Guerrilla Cuisine down in Charleston on 2 of their occasions that they did. So he is used to an event like this. He's got menus in his head floating around all the time. We've got wine pairings that'll go with the meal and the different courses. I think it'll be a total of 4 courses with wines to match. it's really going to be a terrific opportunity.
So what's the cost and where do I get my ticket?
It's $75 a person. You can find details on sponsorhounds.com or also facebook.com/DishRoanoke. We'll be posting vague details there and maybe some clues leading up to it. But then when you sign up and buy tickets, we'll release the location via text or email 24 hours in advance of the event.
All right. Well, I think it sounds like a really fun event and for a good cause, and you're lucky that Chef Deal was willing to come on and help you,
Absolutely.
because that's going to add to the excitement of wherever this location
He
is.
really is. He's amazing. If you haven't, have you eaten there
Yes,
at the River and the Rail?
yes.
The food there is just tremendous. It's one of the best restaurants on the East Coast.
Yep. So it'll be a treat for everyone. Well, thank you both for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You can find out more about the dish and other events happening in the Roanoke Valley on the community calendar coming up at the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9. Thanks for tuning in.